Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if we were still in the campaign season, I would have brought several video clips to confirm to you here how William Ruto promised to end the tribal politics in this country. He came with the issue of hustler and he said he's championing for issue-based politics. People to focus on the policies and other things they want to implement, but not tribal politics. Ruto was very loud and clear on that. But because the campaigns are over and it is time to check on how Ruto is implementing his government, then I will not bring those videos here. But I can confirm to you that the tag of tribal politics, the mindset of tribal leadership is well and good in William Ruto's mind. And this can be explained properly on how Ruto made his appointment by nominating the CSS who have been going through the vetting process. There's no way you can explain it. You can see Ruto is confirming that our politics is still local and the tribes matter in Kenyan politics. Junet Mohamed just exposed William Ruto again. After the vetting, of course, the next process here is the Parliament, now National Assembly, to also give their view on what this committee has brought on the table. And Junet is revealing that in William Ruto's cabinet, you are going to realize that Mount Kenya, the Gema community, have about 9 slots in that government. And then if you go to Rift Valley itself, it has 5 slots out of 24. So the rest are being left with a 10 position only to share in a country that has 42 tribes. I want to listen to Junet Mohamed shortly, and after this, I want to confirm to you through the list that William Ruto issued.
Country, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, if you look at this appointment of these ministers, Madam Speaker, we have a cabinet now consisting of 24 members, Madam Speaker. 24 members. And if you look at the composition of this cabinet, Madam Speaker, of these 24, the region where the president comes from, Madam Speaker, 4 ministers come from there. Including the president, there are 5 in the cabinet. The region where the deputy president comes from have 8 ministers, Madam Speaker. Including him, there are 9. If you put 9 plus 5, there are 14. And the total number is 24. All the other parts of the country has only 10 cabinet ministers, Madam Speaker, ambayo wametupiwa kama kuku na tupiwa mahindi, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this is when will a Turkana be a minister in this country? When will Borana be a minister in this country, Madam Speaker? When will a Korea be a minister in this country, Madam Speaker? If every election, year in and a Pokot, year in, year out, we have the president's region having 5 ministers, the deputy president ministers having 9 ministers, out on 24 ministers, you have 14, the other part of the country are 10. Madam Speaker, if that is not unfair, what do you call unfairness, Madam Speaker? This must stop, Madam Speaker. This is unconstitutional, Madam Speaker. This is an affront to the constitution of this country, Madam Speaker. That is why the constitution speaks to the issue of regional balance, ethnic balance, and cohesion of this country, Madam Speaker. First, Madam Speaker, on that note, this appointment lacks the constitutional merit that it requires for it to go.
Now, I just want to confirm to you exactly what Honorable Junet Mohamed is talking about. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and they are not yet subscribed. I'm still humbly requesting you to subscribe so that another time we don't want to release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our subscribers and everyone who's dropping comment, I must say thank you so much for always dropping your comment. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, I just want to go through this list to confirm to you that tribal politics in this country is still very strong, and it is not going to end anytime soon. When we talk about tribal and all those things, people are saying, oh, don't go in that direction, you sound so bad. My friend, in Kenya, we are still strongly playing tribal politics. Politics in Kenya is still local. So tribes matter in every election. We thought this thing is going to end soon, but it's not ending. Maybe, just maybe, the person who could have ended tribal politics in this country, maybe it was Raila Odinga. Because this is a man even who goes on extent of even nominating people who did not add any value to his political background or even his community bringing something. That's the only man. But we are here in this dynamic. It's just a continuation of what we have always had in this country. And in fact, the way Ruto has done his appointment, it also explains or point to how Ruto is going to do his national development. This is how he's going to do. The bigger share will go in those communities you see is giving more positions. And there are communities in this country or areas, I can say, that might end up suffering in terms of development because on how they voted. Ruto now is saying that, oh, election is over, I'm the president of everyone, and I expect everyone to pay taxes, and I also expect to deliver to every corner of this country. That might not happen because we can see it already deep in the root of his cabinet nomination. I want us to start with Mount Kenya, that is Gema community. And check on this appointment. Interior National Administration, CS Kithure Kindiki. That is Gema. Treasury and Planning, Njuguna Ndungu. That is Gema. Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, Alice Wahome, Gema. Trade, Investment and Industry, Moses Kuria, Gema. Agriculture and Livestock, Mithika Linturi, Gema. Attorney General, Justin Muturi, Gema. Secretary to the Cabinet, Mercy Wanjai, that is Gema. And also we have Land, Housing and Urban Development, Zakaria Mwangi Njero, Gema. Up to there, those are 8 slots. Now add in Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president, who is also a Gema. It comes up to 9 slots. These are the people who will be in the cabinet. Kama ni Gachagua anachea or nani. So already, Gema community has 9 key positions in the cabinet. Hawa ni watu watakuwa wanakaa kwa cabinet. Come to Rift Valley. Rift Valley, we have road transport and public works, CS nominee Kipchumba Murkomen, Kalenjin. Cooperatives, MSME, small medium enterprise, Simon Chelogui, Kalenjin. Energy and petroleum, Davis Chirchir, Kalenjin. And then we have Florence Bore, that's also Kalenjin, and William Samuel Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also a Kalenjin. Florence Bore, I think, is for labor. So if you add William Ruto, you have 5 people who will be sitting in the cabinet, maybe whether chaired by Ruto or whoever, from one community. So 5 plus 9, you get 14. Out of 24, you are remaining with 10. That is what Junet Mohamed is talking about. This 10, you are leaving for the rest of the country to share. A country that has 42 tribes. We can understand something here, that yes, we have bigger communities in this country, and we appreciate that. And because of this, if you want to work to some level just to show fairness, assume a community like Gema, which is the largest community in this country, you can decide, okay, because this community is big, let me give 3 slots, plus the deputy slot, it is 4. That's enough for this community, not 9. Then you come to the Luhya. Of course, Luhya, I know there are like 3 slots they have there, and then plus ile ya Wetangula is a key position, so we can say they have 4. You come to Luhya, you say because it is the largest, second largest community, but if we do a proper research, Luhya ni wengi kuliko Wakikuyu. So you also give 4 slots. So in Luhya we can say the balance is good, but in Mount Kenya we are seeing greediness. And then number 3, you will come to Kalenjin. You say, okay, because there are number 3, according to statistics, though Pia Luo wanasema there are more than them, you say, okay, we will give them 3 slots. And then you come to Luo Nyanza. You say, because there are number 4, give 3 slots. And then you come to Kamba. You can give 2. And the rest of the remaining community, just give out 1, 1, 1, 1. Because tuko na Pokot, Turukana, Borana. In fact, even we thought the former governor of Turukana, is it Turukana or where? He was going to feature in this cabinet. Nanok, he did not. That's where we could have seen at least that Turukana is somewhere. So already they have avoided by every means to make sure that they are rewarding people according to how they got votes. If you feel that you do not get votes in a certain community, but you just want to make a balance, why can't you look for someone like Magoha, who seemingly is not good in politics, but he's a technocrat who can do a job for you? So this confirms that there's nothing that is going to change soon. This one is a reflection of cabinet that Uhuru had in 2013, which was a half Kalenjin and half Gema. So there's nothing different here. This is a Ruto of 2013. In fact, what we saw in 2013 is exactly what we are seeing as of now. Luhyas have only featured in this government because at least they had key people playing into Ruto's side. Otherwise, in 2013, they had only one person, Eugene Wamalwa. But again, there was an argument. Eugene Wamalwa is coming from Rift Valley because Trans Nzoia is in Rift Valley. Totally, in 2013 cabinet or Ruto, even up to 2017, there was no one from Western region in Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet. So the behavior that Ruto had in Uhuru Kenyatta government is bringing it here. There was a little bit of change because Raila went into handshake, ndio hata kama akina Magoha wakaanza to feature in that cabinet. So politics is still local, and Ruto is a tribal leader, and he has proved to Kenyans tribes matter. Thank you. I'm waiting for your comment.